I don't even know if these are currently set up. I never use them on here, right? Because I almost always have my Garmin with me, and I just want to use them. So this isn't, it's not set up right, because I know I'm focused.
Hey Brian.
Right here, Brian.
This is a great workout. What about all those crazy people that want to ride outside this time of year? What's your training tip for those people?
Training tip for those people, myself included, is first get yourself a real tree baseball hat. Second, figure out the layering system that works for you. Lots of layers, so you can always unzip, take a layer off if you have to. It might be a matter of trial and error, but eventually you'll figure it out for you. Watch the weather and take really good notes. If you don't have a very good memory of your clothing selection, write down, okay, it was 30 degrees, there was no wind, this is what I wore, and I was very comfortable. Might sound pretty anal, but it'll help you to get out when the temperatures are really dropping.
So what's the danger of overdressing?
Yeah, the danger of overdressing is you're going to perspire so much that you're going to really get a nice sweat going on, and then when you stop, you really get cold. You'll really find out what comfortable is all about. And I know it's expensive, but we all love to ride our bike, so it's worth coming into Cyclecraft, buying some high performance gear, and get yourself out there. It'll last for, I can tell you from my own experience, good gear will last for over a decade if you take good care of it.
So you're saying it's going to go out of style before it wears out?
Recommendation?
It'll come back.
Buy black.
Gotcha. So how about a cotton T-shirt and a sweatshirt? Is that a good idea or a bad idea?
That's a really terrible idea. Yeah, you want to make sure you really want the high performance wicking clothing. You want to have some sort of shell that's going to be able to repel the wind, even if it's a light windbreaker over the top, and that can really add a lot of warmth as well. And a rule of thumb, and it really is true, they say if you're cold in the parking lot while you're preparing to ride, that you're probably going to be perfect while you're riding. It should be a little bit chilly when you start. If you're warm, in other words, if you're warm just putting the front wheel on your bike and getting ready to roll, you're going to be too hot once you start working out there.
So what's the temperature under which you won't ride?
Last year I did an 8, and that was a little uncomfortable.
Would you recommend it?
I would not recommend it to most people.
Once a lifetime.
What I did for myself is I rode my mountain bike that day with knobbies on the road to go slower. I had almost every bit of winter clothing on that I owned, including a full balaclava that I never wear. And my winter insulated Hydro Pack actually froze that day.
Nice.
Underneath my jacket, and that's how I knew it was cold.
All right, so we'll see you out on the road on Saturday.
That's right.
All right.
No matter what.
See you next week.